sound good. You look good. You look healthy, brother.
Y'all look good too, man. Hey,
All right.
likewise, brother. Health as well.
Hey.
That's what's
Well,
up.
hey. Yes.
Okay, we
Well,
live, baby. We could do what we do.
Yes. Hey, everybody. We are live. This is the Activated Podcast. You know, you got me, Samantha Lavelle, Certified Nation Entertainment. You got my co-host, It's Only, and you got our phenomenal special guest in the house, Hash.
Yeah.
What up?
I'm gonna work on.
How
I'm
you
gonna
feeling?
work on some sound effects.
Hey. Yo, like get some party horns and stuff going. You know.
Yeah.
Hey man, salute y'all,
Exactly.
man. Salute the whole Certified Entertainment team, man. Salute the Activated Podcast, man. I appreciate y'all having me on, man. What's good with y'all, man?
Everything I can't get. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, ladies first, man. Let the ladies answer that question first. Because I could talk sometimes.
Oh no, you good. Just doing great and energized. You know, just love having my homeboy Hash on. Love having It's Only on. You know, it's beautiful because I got two artists here, two independent artists here vibing together. You know, this is definitely about to be a good conversation. Like It's Only tuned into like a lot of your music today, and he can tell you. You know,
Yeah, I hit him up. I told Samantha I was listening to the Year to Go.
Yeah.
Yo, and you know what that first of all, I told you I love Trapped in the Lab. That's my joint. But you guys remind me of Run the Jewels, Killer Mike and EIP. I don't know if you heard that before, but when I heard that, I said, yo, the way y'all go back and forth with the cadence and the swagger and the confidence, I'm like, yo, I don't know if you heard that comparison, but that's all I said. Nah, that's because y'all have that, the way y'all compliment each other is just so natural. I don't know how long y'all been doing that together, but it just seems like so natural and so in tune. I just want to salute you that because that
I appreciate that.
And then you got, like I said, you got that. Like I like hustle music, pain music that I can feel and relate to. I heard some of your stuff, and I'm like, Shelter in Place is dope. Won't Change is dope. You have a very wide range of concepts, even from Fresher Than You. You know what I'm saying? The way you can switch it up, and then you did the whole 5 summers, 5 winters, the whole melodic samples. Like me and Sam was going back and forth. Like, yo, your air is just dope. And hold on, before I stop, because I sometimes my energy get crazy.
Yeah.
Sam, let me hear the Delilah song. Yo.
Oh, the Dalium, yeah.
Brother. that reminds me of the Jay-Z Pajam BMC kind of thing. But your bars are captivated in that verse.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I wanted to do us justice, you know what I mean, like being a American hip hop artist, you know what I mean, underground artist, doing a collab overseas with some overseas cat. I wanted to make sure that I put in that verse that's something that represented us as the, you know what I mean, our people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they can, you know, feel the shit ain't all good for us neither. But yeah, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that.
Nah, you dope, man. You are. I'm a fan. Like I said, Sam. I watched your other podcast on Scarfall. I was already a fan, but when I got to really tap into your music, I said, oh nah, you got me. You got me. Now I'm gonna let the people know before we get you know you were an Army kid, so you bounced, you were bouncing around, but you landed in Kansas because I heard a lot through your music is Kansas. You're now sectioned in Denver.
Yep.
You had the whole Kansas thing and you sound through your word, through the albums I've heard, you sound well traveled, like you actually experienced the life you're talking about, and sometimes you can tell how if it's believable, you know what I mean? So sometimes a lot of artists, we do it because it sounds good or we saw it, but we weren't there first person. I can tell you were there.
You can tell the difference. It resonates with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I be looking for in music. So that's why I project that. You know what I'm saying? I'm the same way, bro. Like, even with your stuff,
Yeah.
So, okay. You and City, you know what I'm saying? The whole certified, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but, man. It's like, I'm gonna be honest. I hear a lot of independent artists, but I don't feel them. I hear them because I'm one myself. But when you feel somebody and you press repeat or hold on, like I told Sam, she let me hit Delilah. I said, hold on, bring that back. I got to hear that again. I don't care what the other dude is talking about. If I understand them, I don't care. It's the feeling I got when I heard it. I said, "Oh nah, that's different."
And it was a whole vibe. Even I don't understand it. They told me what it was about, but it was like you could just feel the vibe. You know what I'm saying with what he was saying in that hook. You know what I'm saying. And basically, it was a song about them being crazy about our hip hop culture. And if you get a chance, man, tap in with them cats over there, man, because they got a dope little scene over there. Like, I was surprised. I was shocked. I had never heard of Azerbaijan is where they from. You know what I'm saying? It's like the northern portion of Iran that's occupied by Iran right now. But they got a dope little scene over there, man. It was dope to tap in with them. And, you know what I mean? Now I got the network with them. You know what I'm saying? I see they following a lot of y'all cats, too. You know
and that could be because of the way the support you gave us. They probably like, oh, if he supported them, they gotta be somebody. So that's just dope. And I want to thank you also for just matter of fact, this is who I am as we do this more and more. Thank you, Sam. You know, just thank you for bringing guys like Hash in last week's game, because I would have never known these people if it wasn't for you. You know what I'm saying? We would have never told I don't know. I'm not saying we wouldn't have, but it wouldn't have been like this. You know what I'm saying? So I want to thank you for opening my eyes to let's say elevated artists, where it's not, you know what I mean? We at a certain point, like we kind of, because I'm listening to 5 Summers. I could be lying, but it felt like to me like whatever you went through in that time was like, woo, was like, yo, it's like you look back like I made it through that shit. Like, yo.
Crazy shit.
So, and I just want to thank Sam for opening me up to Hash. You know what I'm saying? Hash got bars. Hash got bars.
That's
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. It definitely has bars, and it's my pleasure, you know, to do it. You know, side note, because you know we got technical stuff. I don't got no shame. You got to go public, honey. We're not public.
How am I not public? What type of shit?
We're not public.
Facebook, man. I don't understand. I don't understand why. How am I not public? What type you gotta change the setting to public. Yeah, we live, but we're just keeping it real. We're putting it public because we want everybody to see this. Yo, I'm getting tired of this shit, man. I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm tired of this shit.
Next time we're gonna do it on my page where it's all live and public. Yeah,
I'm not even a private person, so why is my
No, because I was trying to tap in. Remember, Sam, I was trying to tap in.
Yeah, she did say that.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me see it.
I don't understand why is that? Why is it live? I don't understand, and it's pissing me the fuck off.
But it's all good, you know. But live, we're gonna get it together. How do you like the background, Hash?
Yo, I'm loving that background, of course. You know, so I got it on the, you know what I'm saying. But like, that's dope how y'all did that, and your background. That's why I told
black
you.
And look.
Yeah, with the black and gold, everything matching. I love that, man. I appreciate that. So I was just working on some new articles of clothing today. You know.
Yeah, I see you. I heard you
about that.
A designer. I put a logo on a polo.
Yeah.
I put a logo on a polo. Yeah, we said me for real. I love that.
See, Hash is just kind of all around because, you know, even with the merchandise and like, what kind of new gear should we be expecting from you?
Oh, we're gonna have some whole, you know what I mean? Like I always wear sweatsuits, so I'm putting out some new sweatsuits. I'm gonna have some more shirts. I'm gonna get into some more women's clothing.
Here we go.
A lot of women's clothing. And I definitely want to tap in, you know what I mean, for the Ummah, for my Muslim, you know, brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? I definitely want to start putting together like some thobes, some izars, you know, because that's how I dress on a regular basis, you know what I'm saying? So I want to have my own brand on that as well, you know what I'm saying? So bro, just add a little more flavor, you know what I mean, for the ox and the uktis, you know what I mean, to be fashionable while following the guidelines of the sunnah, you know what I'm saying, still. So.
Yeah.
Exactly. I can't wait for that.
I forgot that's one team, one movement, right?
One team, one mission.
One team, one mission. I had the M right. I had the M wrong. I'm sorry. It's this red wine. Messing with this red wine.
He on the ramp. You know what? Well, we got so many hashtags going on, so it's no surprise.
So what the one team, one mission. Matter of fact, before I get to that, the year to go. How did that project come together? Because it's well put together and show is that like your partner for just this project, or is that someone that you consistently do music with? Because I heard some of his stuff. He has a lot of stuff with KRS-One and all. So I'm like, hold on, these guys are these are legends in the making right here.
Yeah, Show. He just changed his name for that reason because there was some other Show. You know, okay. His music kept getting intertwined with that, but me and Show actually, we go back. Like I knew Show and them in high school. Show was already rapping. You know what I'm saying? With Naeem, his name Naeem now. But Naeem was already rapping, and he was the youngest one, but the dopest one in his crew. You know what I'm saying? They was flying to Detroit. This was before social media. You know what I'm saying? And they was flying to Detroit. They was opening up for a Goodie Mob. Every act that came down, I was like, man, I just want to. You know what I mean? I used to see him in school. We wasn't really that cool. You know what I mean? We knew each other. But anyway, a friend of ours, a mutual friend of ours just brought us together. We sat in the living room. We was smoking a little bit, started freestyling. My man was like, bro, you need to rap with me. So we started a group. And he's a Survival 7 OG, you know what I'm saying, with the clique. It was three of us, me, him, and Luck Legend. We was called Mike Life. We was a group. Yes. My brother passed. My brother got murdered, so we just went hard after that. You know what I'm saying? So we was traveling here. So these are my brothers. You know what I'm saying? And then he moved to Kansas City. I moved to Denver. So we was just doing our own thing, building up. And he actually Conductor Williams that produces for Griselda and a lot of cats. He tapped in with him out there. He got like whole EPs with that dude. You know what I'm saying? Another cat. Out of LA, a producer. He produces for like Janelle Monáe. We got a couple of those beats. Matter of fact, the Back and Forth joint was produced by a Conductor. That's an exclusive for Conductor Williams. And then Bassman produced the Soulmates. You know what I'm saying? He an industry producer. Then my man Ice Cold from Denver, he produced Won't Change and Shelter in Place. So those is all like original beats. But anyway, the way the project came about, he's moving to Denver from KC. So he came to stay with me, and it was only supposed to be a few month thing, but then COVID happened. And then that's how Trapped in the Lab happened. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, it was automatic. You know what I'm saying? So it was Trapped in the Lab, and I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, that was and I keep telling Naeem that was my least favorite song on the project. But everybody loves it though. And he was like, yo, let's shoot a video of this. And I'm like, bro, I don't even like that song. My favorite joint is See What I See on there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That Mary sample.
That Mary sample, right? Yeah, that's what Sam was talking about too.
That Mary sample just takes me. But so Trapped in the Lab, and like you said, you could just feel where we was at with that. You know what I'm saying? Then just sitting here watching the news, watching everything unfold. That's how Shelter in Place came about. You know what I'm saying? So we was literally locked in the crib, and I record everything in my room, man. I've been doing it like that since the beginning.
Wow.
Studio, you know what I'm saying? So I record it here, but I take it to a real engineer and get it mixed down. But that's how I do this right here. I'm in the studio right now in the crib.
Yo, take lessons, people watching. You don't waste no time. Don't wait for nobody. You need nobody. Just do it. Like Nike say, they don't say it for no reason. Just do it.
Right.
Just definitely. Right. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, and you took me back when you said Mike Life. You know what that took me back to? When we used to kick it at my first apartment back in Kansas. Remember the shows, and so it was me and a couple other ladies. So we were always kind of like the background girls, just always in the back on stage, always supporting. So that really just brought back some crazy memories just now.
Now, that's dope. Now Sam just shoot me in there. Y'all go back. This is like home team right here. Y'all go back to Kansas days.
Yeah. I knew Sam back in Kansas. Actually, her mother and my mother were and still are really good friends. You know what I mean? So we like fam. She was always around, you know what I'm saying, but always supported the movement. And we was always brother and sister, you know what I'm saying? She was always our little sister in the crew, you know what I'm saying? And
that's what's up. That's unity right there.
Yep.
So Hash, man, so this break down like your mindset as far as, you know, where the game is now, hip hop, you know, your independent grind, and what do you expect, you know, what do you expect in the next, let's say, 6 months for where you at now to be achieved as far as, you know, your music, your clothing line? Is there like a goal, like, all right, when I get there, now we going to another gear?
Yeah. You know, last year was about branding. This year is about expanding, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be a lot more consistent with the music, you know what I mean, as that's the vehicle for everything else, you know what I'm saying? So the big focus is really on the clothing brand, because the music is second. I'm always gonna do that, you know what I'm saying? That's coming. I ain't worried about that, and I'm just gonna keep getting better at that, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But the goal is I really want to make a big splash and impact in the clothing industry, you know what I'm saying? And the music is movement for that. I want to do a tour this year, you know what I mean? When things open back up, I want to get out here, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to see, man, my place, whether it's just, even if it's an underground MC, just as, you know what I mean, in history, you know what I'm saying? It's one of the best to do it, you know what I'm saying? And if a label deal comes along, you know what I'm saying, we could talk about that, you know what I'm saying? But like an independent record deal, now I'm cool with that. I'm just trying to eat off of my music, you know what I'm saying? And I've lost a lot of people, like people that I was cool with this year, like was hitting me up for, you know, there's certain people like where it makes sense to do collabs with, you know what I'm saying? And we just doing it off the strength. And then there's other people that, if you want my time, this is what I charge. You know what I'm saying? So it's just taken to a whole new level this year, you know what I'm saying? And just a lot more networking, a lot more moving, you know what I'm saying? And just getting to it, man. Just, you know, independent grind, everything. It's all business.
That's you know, it's funny you said that when you said, you know, I want my time paid for, because, you know, the independent artists little do people know we pay for everything, and we it's hard for us to get paid. Right. We pay for every bit of our career, but it's hard for us to get paid because people think we're who you are or who you were. You ain't got no humongous name. So I just, you know, want to reiterate what you go through, like what the independent grind is, man. Like you said, I'm not, if it come, but other than that, I'm just trying to solidify my legacy, you know, on an independent grind. So I salute you to that. I salute you for that, because it's not easy.
No, it's not.
It's not easy. And what some people fail to realize, especially artists, because sometimes we might find something that's old to us, but the world ain't here yet. And sometimes we tell, oh, it's old. But to us, because the GOAT might be 2 years from now, you're like, yo, it's old. But if the world ain't hear it, that shit brand new.
Right.
If they ain't hear that shit in Jordan or Pakistan or wherever, it's still new. It's still gotta get places. It's still gotta reach places.
Right.
You know, so a lot of times we kill ourselves.
I feel like and that's the other thing, like you said, like with the type of music and the state of the game was the other question you asked me. It's just, you know, and I like a lot of the you know, the new different styles, I think a lot of other people who are a little older, you know what I mean, 30s, 40s, don't appreciate how talented that these younger dudes are, but they, you know, they singing and rhyming at the same time now, you know what I'm saying? But you still have these youngsters, you still have our generation and the generation before us that still just loves bars. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We need to continue to feed that, you know what I'm saying? It's just about staying in your lane and being the best at what you do. You know what I mean? And that's what I thrive on, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah.
It's funny you said that, because I was just looking at I think it was Drink Champs, and they had Melly Mel. And Melly Mel said, if you don't like kind of feel the young artists, you too old. Right. And when he said that, I was like, at first I was like he bugging. I said, you know what? Hold on. You gotta kind of understand what's cool now. You can't look at that like, oh, no, it's whack. No, it's not that it's whack. It's just right now, that's what's cool. That's the thing. It's like when I was growing up, it was just bars. You couldn't. Like dancing, that shit was, get that out of here. We don't want to. We don't care about no dance. We don't care about no jingles. Yeah. What are you talking about? So, you know, it's all about just understanding what's cool. And sometimes older artists, we lose touch because we think, you know, oh, that ain't for me. You gotta stay in tune. You gotta keep your ear to what's going on behind you and in front of you, so to prepare for the change that's going to happen with this game, because it's evolving every day.
Yeah, it does evolve, and then also like even for the younger, like who be you too old to be doing this, they should embrace that you are still like, it's not frowned upon anymore for you as you grow older to still continue to do music no matter how long you've been doing this, because what that's creating is more longevity, you know what I mean? So it gives you a longer period of time to make more money, you know what I'm saying? So like, I think the generational gap needs to be bridged, and everybody just needs to embrace each other, you know what I'm saying? One team, one mission.
It's beautiful. I agree.
It's playing for everybody.
You're right, and like you said, like they should look at, like you said it, you hit it on the nail. They should look at it as, he not old, he has longevity, right? He's still in the game. That means if I'm 20 and he's 45, I got 20, I got time.
That's 25 years. That's 25 more years to eat.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? At least. You know what I'm saying? And then by then, we could play it like the rock stars. You know what I'm saying? The rock and roll stars, they making money until they die. You know what I'm saying? Until they fall over dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, hip hop is age now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so everybody's need to embrace everything, and just, like I said, there's a lane for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
You're absolutely right.
But I like the lane hop though. You know what I'm saying? You might catch me like on a Fresher Than You. You might catch me on some political shit. You might catch me on some fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like but like you said, I love to have that range, and I think that's what kind of keeps me relevant amongst, you know what I mean, my listeners in the underground. That's why my following is continuing to grow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because I'm able to, but still at the same time, no matter what lane I hop into, I still keep it me though. You know what I'm saying? I just like to play with the different swags and the different styles and the different beats and shit, because it's fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it shows that you're able to evolve also.
Right.
You're not keeping it one. You're also willing to try other things, because some of us get caught in this, I'm not doing that. It ain't for me. It might not be for you, but it might give a vibe. It might turn you on to something. It might open some other doors.
Right.
You know, it's almost like saying, yo, you can't shoot a jump. You're gonna dunk all your career. Just take a jump shot. Your leg's gonna blow out. You're gonna have to shoot that jump shot. So it's about evolving.
Right.
Man, I like that, because I'm the same way. I like to do all. I'm the type of artist that and you might agree with me. Just you might hear a beat hash and you think it's like that beat is hard, but it don't feel nothing. I don't feel nothing. It didn't render any emotion. So it's like, it's dope. I can do it, but it won't be really me.
Right.
So I like to get emotion and feeling. So sometimes I might have to hear a beat for a week straight until I'm like, hold on. Sunday was it. Now I got the vibe. Now this is it right here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I love the fact that you steady evolving, and I heard it in your music, from like you said about the Black Lives Matter and just what's going on in society, you know, from the hustling, from going to jail, from losing loved ones. So we have to be able to evolve in what we're doing, because it creates longevity.
You know, the way for it, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm gonna keep doing it until I don't feel like it, because I'm not a rapper, I'm an artist, you know what I'm saying? And
right.
You know, like this is like Michelangelo. He was an artist, you know what I'm saying? And when he got, ain't nobody tell him to stop painting. And as long as I can keep doing it and still be dope, I'm gonna keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
That's right.
Why you shouldn't? As long as this thing is beating right here, as long as this thing is beating, I'm going.
Right.
And that's it.
Yeah, and I'll keep sharing and promoting. You know, that's another thing. You know, while the artists are, you know, busting their ass, working hard, making this music, you know, you need people, you know, sharing and promoting it too, like a support system.
Yeah.
Samantha, that is important. You are very vital. See, we lack that. What you do has been so important, and we've been needing this for years. But the problem is, and like I said before, is that everybody wants to be the artist.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be the front man. You know what I'm saying? When you can contribute in another way, if that's not your strong suit, you know what I'm saying? But then that's also the people who are around a lot of these people, you know what I'm saying? Telling them, like, yo, that's hot, and that's it's garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people need to keep it real with their people, and everybody needs to understand that they are not everybody's an artist.
Nope. You're right. Nope. Sometimes you might just do beats, man. Just shoot the video, man. Just
Right, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You know, something.
So true.
Something
Right.
Because people be worried about the wrong shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be the man. I want to get paid. You know what I'm saying? Shit,
Exactly.
talent.
That's
Right.
it.
You can be,
Go ahead,
yeah.
Sam. What do you think?
Everyone doesn't have to be, you know, the artist. You can be not an artist, but still support and be successful. You know what I'm saying? Look what I'm doing. I'm not an artist by any means, but I got my ear. I write. You know, I you know, do the publicist work. You know, I support. So, you know, everyone has like a talent they can tap into. You know, just don't listen to the yes men. You know, or get some people who are actually going to be honest with you. Get yourself a team who's going to be supportive of, you know, other talents that you have, or maybe encourage you. That's the way.
You made a good point, Sam. And with that, what it is, I think too, some people can't handle that honesty. They know they got yes men around them, and no matter what they do, it feeds their ego. So they keep them, they keep them around. And that's the sad thing. They can't really face the reality of their artistry, and they can't accept criticism.
Right.
So I'd say Ash gonna keep it 100. He always does.
I'm gonna keep it 100, and I want people to keep it 100 and keep it 100 with me. You know, keep it 100 with me. I'm just trying to be like, I want to be that dude. Everybody be like, yo, like I ain't heard not one bad verse. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what I mean? Like he always coming through. You know what I'm saying? You could like, oh, he on the track, boom. Okay, I'm gonna check that out because he always coming through. You know what I mean? Just talking that shit.
And it's natural.
It is natural.
Yeah.
And it's natural. So let me ask you, as far as the music scene in Denver, how do you, you know, as far, you know, and being in compared to Kansas and the other places, like, how do you fit into that music scene? Because I don't know too much music people from Denver that, you know, or artists from Denver. All I know is Denver Nuggets, you know, they got some good weed and shit, all type of, you know, so I don't know too much artists in Denver. So how do you see that? How is that music scene out there, and how is the support out there as far as artists like you in Denver?
Man, I can't even front with you, man. Denver got a dope music scene. There's a lot of talented artists out here, and I mean, I get love. You know what I mean? They tap in. You know what I'm saying? I get love. I'm affiliated with a lot of artists out here, and there's some other artists that moved out here from Kansas that's tapped in with a lot of other people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's dope though. It's, you know, it's a dope scene. Like, I got a couple homeboys. I'm gonna share some music with you, as a matter of fact, that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rock with out here. But there's also a lot of people out here that's not from here as well. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, so, but it's a mixture of a scene. It's you know, there's really nobody big that's ever came out of here besides like Tag Team, I think it was. Whoop, there it is. One of the 69 boys, and one of them.
Took that back.
And then, so that was it. But there was a cat out here. He was signed to Cash Money here recently within the last couple of years. But I think that deal just kind of fizzled out for him, you know what I'm saying? But he's still out here moving, writing for other people. Was nominated for a Grammy. But, you know, Denver's just one of those overlooked scenes when it comes to the music business. Like you said, everybody knows us about the weed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm at, you know, so what we gonna do, Sam? We're gonna use Hash and just to intertwine with them other Denver artists that he knows, so we can get him on his platform and promote what they're doing to, you know, our broader audience, or to the New York audience, and some of your people, some of my people, because I just like good music, man. I don't care where you from. You could be from under a red rock. I don't care. I just like good music, and if you're good, and I'm pretty sure if Hash is co-signing it, he's solid.
Oh yeah, yo, because I'm not gonna send you nobody that's that's whack. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to, if I put my stamp on something, even as little as sharing people's music, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
If I share something, I think it's hot, you know what I'm saying? Because I want people to be able to trust my judgment on the music. But so, with that being said, you gotta get my man Show on the platform.
Yeah, we definitely do. Because I heard some of his, I like the way y'all. It just he sound like he just, when he rap, he's sitting back, laid back, like mad comfortable. Just
You got him beside you over there?
I do this.
Right here.
Come on, we tell him come over here.
Well, who that beside you? You got somebody with you?
Yes.
Actually, I got the whole original Mike Life with me right now.
Oh,
bring him over. Come on, bring him over here. Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, salute.
Wow, what's up?
What's going on?
Long time, no damn see.
What's going on, girl?
I'm doing great. This is wow.
Hey, this is the first time ever. You know, Luck Legend ain't got no social media. You know what I'm saying? So they don't get to see him. But
Yeah.
You don't got no social media?
I ain't never been about that. When MySpace first came, I used to tell the fellas, yo, that's the devil.
Nah, we can make it positive because I'm an angel. So there's no devilish things going on over here. We need to set you up some kind of page. You know what I'm saying? Have your work being there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm serious.
Nah, but like that's what I'm saying. Like, this is my brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I mean, we've been through the mud together. You know what I'm saying?
So the one mic is one Mike Life, right? Mike. Oh no, Mike Life. Mike Life.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Life. I'm sorry, Mike Life. So, you know, I'm assuming that's all y'all was on some music. This is our life and all that. So, you know, what are y'all still putting out projects? Or are y'all still working on putting out stuff for the future?
Oh yeah, they trying to pull me out of retirement. You know, I relaxed when I had my kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because we was getting into a lot of craziness during shows.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I didn't think I could do both. You know what I mean? So I relaxed a little while, but these guys are inspiring me with the Year to Go. And just on a daily basis, these guys is definitely making me want to do it again. So
yeah, you be around us, you're gonna want to rap. You know,
man, I'm having a reunion moment right now. I'm having a happy moment. This is so.
Sam, I was just saying, I'm like, Sam is like she back in the crib now. It's a whole reunion for her.
It is. We all used to kick it like heavy back then, so it's just crazy. All these years later, you know.
What up, y'all?
Yeah.
What up? Who that? What up?
No, show hiding because he in this.
Come on, why you hiding? Come on, you might as well.
Got off of work, he in his work clothes.
Yeah, we just got off. Here go my hand.
I see your hand. What up? That's straight up keeping it real. I love it. And see, that's another thing. See, independent artists are still working full-time jobs. It's, you know, there's no bling bling or, you know, all this glitz and glamour going on.
Hey, there's some bling.
Show some bling. Show some bling.
I was just trying to keep it tough.
You was trying to keep it tucked. Well, you know what I mean, though. We all, you know, everyone's still, you know, busting their ass, working hard, you know, and still trying to make this music. Like, it's real. It's not just, you know, just a simple little like this. This is just some real heavy work. Now, this man just came from work, sitting there hiding, but makes some phenomenal music.
That's
you know
what you got to do when you depend on yourself for it. You ain't got a machine behind you. You got to work.
When people don't understand like the independent grind. This is a grind. This is the hardest grind. You know what I'm saying? Only the strong survive.
As an MC?
As an MC.
Hey, everything. Everything.
Hey, like he said, people. Like, I just want to I don't really know how much think they understand this grind, man. Because I get so choked because I live the grind. I had a job before COVID. I was working, doing all that. So I know, like, going to work, coming home, you got to put the kid to away, take care of the girl, cook, get shit cut, and then write a rhyme. Oh, got to get ready for a show the next day or an interview. And it's like, you're like, oh, So they don't, and they don't, I don't think they appreciate the grind. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they appreciate the journey because it's like when you get to, after, you know, you set a goal and you get it, like, yo, hold on, you look back like, yo, that shit was crazy. I don't even know. Through God's grace, I made it, but let's keep going. And you appreciate the shit more the further you get when you do it by yourself.
Definitely.
When I say by yourself, I mean without the machine, not really by yourself, but with your team and without the machine.
Physical.
So it's when your team is the machine, every accomplishment is like, woo, like a Super Bowl. Like, yo, look what we did that. Put toes down to the ground and just. We went and got it.
And then you don't mind sharing with your brothers.
You don't.
You don't mind sharing with your brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like the Club Line, like, you know, even though I started, I gave all my brothers who want to be a part of piece of it. Let's get it. Let's eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because that comes back tenfold, because it's not about, oh, yo, what I got. Nah, we got this. Nah,
yes.
I might have started it, but this is us, bro. This ain't me. This is us. I'm trying to get all of us up out of here. Invite, you know what I'm saying? So we could pass it down. Let's create legacy so we could pass it down to our kids, and let's do what these Caucasians do. You know what I'm saying? We gotta start creating
financial freedom.
Exactly.
Word.
Generational wealth, and it starts with us because we know.
Yeah, because we know. We know now. There ain't no excuses. You know what I'm saying?
Don't bring it in there as doing. You gotta be a doer.
We gotta do it. It's not enough, like I said last week. It's not enough to just be woke. You gotta apply that.
Hell yeah.
Apply that knowledge, man, so you could wake others up.
Yep. And to support each other, you know, unify, you know, work together. That's what it's all about. I had my epiphany just 3 months ago, and look what we're doing now. You got artists here collaborating together, speaking. So it's working. We just got to keep up at it.
Yeah, and like Hash said earlier, just gotta be yourself and keep it 100, man. Because there's nothing wrong with saying, yo, I ain't got it, or I can't make it, or this ain't right for me now. People are respected more when they just be yourself, man. We don't gotta pretend to be. Because I was telling my little brother, he does music. He's 20 years old. I say, bro, I know it's hard not to get caught up in what you see because it looks good. You think everybody is rich and everybody's famous and everybody's living a great life. Right. And on the back end of that, it's the total opposite.
Yeah,
it's the total. They never show you the hard work grind, the days you ain't getting no sleep. You worked a 10-hour shift, came home, put the kids to bed, had to write a rhyme because they had to be due tomorrow, and you had to go back to work at 9 o'clock. They don't say that part. All you see is the girls in the video. They looking good, they shining, but that's so far from the truth. And it's so hard with the social media because when I first started doing it, they didn't have this. So you had to really be outside rubbing shoulders. Oh, let me go. You had to be places.
Man, we was taking real chances, hopping, getting CDs pressed up, hopping in the whip, going to somebody else's city, you know what I'm saying, posting up, you know what I mean, trying to get our music heard, you know what I'm saying?
And it was always the sketchiest places.
East St. Louis, you know what I'm saying? St. Louis, I mean, like,
yeah, the east side of St. Louis. Yeah. I went there once. That was enough for me.
You said once is good for me. That was not. That's good for me.
Yeah.
We linked while we was down there too. We go to the most craziest places and get in politics.
Yeah, because you know what you're there for. I ain't trying to front and be. I'm just here to get my music out. You gonna respect it or not? That's it. That's all you're gonna. And most times they respect it. They're like, yo, hold on, you out here for real? Like, you even from out here? You got your music? Yeah, we out here, and we ain't soft. So whatever you want to do.
Real recognize real, because if you talking that gangster shit on the mic and you traveling and you really ain't about that shit, just know one thing, that they gonna try you. You gonna get tried. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody out there that's be like, oh, you tough? Well, I want to see how tough you really are. If you really about that life, you know what I'm saying? Just to see if you really about that life. So I tell people all the time.
But no more people than your own tribe.
Yeah. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? In your own city is where you're gonna have the real problems. That's
true. And that's just that goes to how we will brainwashed over years and years, because we taught to hate ourselves, so we don't and what the hater might look as oh, he doing it, you looking at it like, yo, I'm not even doing nothing, I'm just this is small potatoes to me. But they so used to seeing hate and pushing out hate, they don't want to see no type of success or no type of elevation, so they just I'm gonna take him down instead of trying to get with, what, hold on, how he did that, let me link up with brother, get some let me politic, get some jewels, and let me do what I gotta do so I could do that. So I try to take what he got or rob him, or that's why I love that line that Jay-Z said in Reasonable Doubt. What he said, hey, niggas want to strip you to the bone for shit you own, and hate a nigga like that, faggot, get your own. And at first I was like, yo, Jay bugging, how you gonna and I said, oh, as I got older, I'm like, oh, yo, but that makes sense. Get your own. Why you want to take what I work hard for?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Poly with me. Figure out, can we get it together? Can we work together and get it together?
Yeah, that's like when you was in the when when I was in the street game, like, why would I rob the plug? You know like, why even like no matter like why would I rob the plug? You know what I'm saying? Because we can make more money in the long run by doing good business.
Mm-hmm.
By politics, you know, you can pick up a lot from somebody like you just said. You know what I'm saying? And then people also need to stop being so sensitive, like, and separate hate and honesty. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if somebody don't like what you're doing, oh, he hates, you know what I'm saying? But instead, like, okay, bro, like, this is, you don't like this, but what could I do to make it better? Would be a better way to go about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I know I can rap, but like, if somebody was like, that song's all right, you know what I'm saying? You could do better. Word, thank you. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because you are giving me an opportunity to really see something and not embarrass myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I embrace constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? I don't get much, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
what I do, you know what I'm saying? I embrace it. You know what I'm saying? And I take heed to everything.
Right. And yeah, like I said, you keep it real. Like, you have no problem giving constructive criticism to others, except unfortunately, like you said, some people just can't take it. You know, unfortunately. So,
and you hit on the head. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Sam. Go ahead.
But if you're dealing with Hash, I mean, if you send him any type of beat or verse or something, he's not feeling it. He's going to tell you. He's not going to disrespect you, but he's just going to tell you how it is.
I got a funny story. About
okay.
I
gotta hear this.
So we are opening up for Cuckoo Cow.
Remember Cuckoo Cow?
My project.
Yeah.
The hood was out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We went to some bunk, you know, BFE town in Missouri, and we were like, "What is going on?" There was white men with sweaters tied around their waist, walking their little poodles, and we're like, "We're doing a show here with Cuckoo Cow." Right, so the whole hood ended up showing out. About 6 o'clock, the whole town is full with lowriders and candy painted cars. Right. And then while we ready to perform, they're coming in whole gangs at a time. Not just like single file line. It's just groups of. And we're like, whoa, okay. So we performed the show. They booed the first people. And Hash and LeVar had a track, and they did that. And everybody was quiet. They was too tough. They was too cool for school. Everybody. So they were not. Nobody was cheering, and Hash didn't like that. Hash decides to tell about 10,000 thugs.
Oh no!
Well, F y'all then. We ain't never coming back to this M&F.
Oh my God.
And then certain groups will yell, well, F that song then. Like, we was feeling you until you ran your mouth.
See, that was the learning curve, because back then, but what people don't realize and what I didn't realize then is like, when people are just like sitting still while you perform, especially if you're a new performer and they new to your music, it's not that they ain't feeling the music, they trying to listen to it.
Right.
They trying to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get off stage, then that's when the people start, hey bro, that was hard. You know what I'm saying? That was dope, bro. I was just listening. You know what I'm saying? You can talk about people bopping. Everybody ain't going, if you ain't a national act, you can't expect people just to be getting up and just, you know what I mean, going crazy and dancing and, you know what I mean, trying to pull you off stage and stuff like that. You know,
you're right about that.
And that's what people come in with the wrong intentions. You know what I'm saying? It's just about, you know what I'm saying, for a lot of people. It's about the art for me.
Right about that. Nigga said, he said, yo, man, F y'all. He said, oh, who the fuck?
And we still pulled up to the after party. And right when we was about to get out the car, the whole after party was running out the building, and we were still walking towards the building. Some chick was like, y'all going in? It was like, yeah. It was like, shit, somebody just got shot in the face in that motherfucker. Everybody bouncing.
What?
Damn.
It was crazy.
Dang.
Yeah, you know how it is on the road. Got a lot of crazy.
Yep.
That's crazy right there. Somebody got shot. We ain't going up in there.
Yeah, we ain't going up in there now. We gonna turn right back around.
Yeah, that's right. And when one brother runs, another one gonna run right behind.
Right.
Straight up.
And that's why we was talking about that the other day. Like anytime you around black people, like if you and like 3 of your homies walking down the street, just take off running. I bet everybody gonna run with you. And then after they're gonna be like, bro, what we running for? Oh, I was just fucking with y'all.
Dude, if you running, I'm running straight up.
Exactly.
You don't even gotta tell me.
I don't care what it's for. I'll tell me later when we get to where we at.
Exactly.
Well, it was good seeing you, Sam.
It was good seeing you too.
All right, salute my brother.
Yeah, salute, brother. Nice to meet you. I hope you come out of retirement.
I did.
He came out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you gonna hear something from your boy.
So we gotta get the mic life, or the whole squad on here one time.
Oh, for sure.
Most definitely.
We gotta get that. We definitely gotta get the whole squad on here.
Yeah.
You on the reunion now? Is that what we doing?
Is that what we doing?
I'm with it. Doing.
Y'all heard it first. Mike Life reunion now.
What are we doing?
You heard it first on the Activated podcast.
That's what we doing. We getting the whole Mike Life.
I'm bringing everybody together.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Sam. You bringing.
That's what Hash said. Hash told me that the other.
You bringing everybody together.
What did you say, Hash, a couple weeks ago?
Hey, but Sam, I appreciate it and I love it, man. Cause like I'd have never like Brooklyn said, I would have never known this, man. We'd have never had this opportunity to link and build like this. You know what I'm saying? And beyond this podcast, we're gonna link and build on some music too.
Yeah, man.
It's a beautiful thing.
And it's what we need more of, brothers and sisters, and us coming together and showing that we don't gotta grow up together to be cool, to network, to link up and grow and do something and build together. Because we know a lot of times, where we from in our hood, all three of us, we so used to that's my man from 20 years ago, so he good. Sometimes that nigga be a crab. Sometimes.
Right. Most of the time.
So it's beautiful to link up with people and just vibe.
Yep. You know what else is beautiful right now? I mean, we have 3 coast time zones going on. Like right now, I'm on the West Coast temporarily. We got It's Only over on the East Coast. We got, Hash, right Midwest here. So we're coming full circle. This is literally, international. Literally, it's not a game.
Literally international things popping. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
It's crazy too, man. Like those, they be showing me love over there, man. I'm just humbled by it all. You know what I'm saying?
They show you mad love because you have a upcoming song coming up too about world peace also.
Yeah, world peace song with one of the artists over in Iran. Which is big right now with the turmoil that we, and the tensions between us and Iran. You know what I'm saying? And the people need to know. You know what I'm saying? Because they only hear what the media allow them to hear. You know what I mean? So if I got a voice, if I can touch some people, I'm going to touch them. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting a lot of messages lately that's just been real humbling as well. Like people telling me that I've been inspiring them. And like Nip said, that's like the greatest human act is to inspire. You know what I mean? So the opportunity to be an inspiration for somebody to chase their dream, to start their journey, for somebody to come out of retirement, you know what I'm saying? Because look, I pulled luck out of retirement because every time we come over here to smoke a blunt, I'm opening up the laptop. Hey, I just dropped this today. And he over here like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga, come with it. I didn't know he wanted to do another album, but yeah. So I guess I'm gonna have to put him on the Mansa Musa project.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Bring him out of retirement. Well, like you said earlier, to this heart beating, we in retirement, man. To this thing's knocking, we in retirement, man.
Right, because there's always gonna be, as long as we alive, there's always gonna be a group of people that want to hear what we provide and the stuff that we want to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know what I like about you, Hash? Just hearing your music and watching your interviews and just studying you. You don't do what's popular. You know how people tend to watch what's trending and what's going on, and I gotta make sure I follow that suit and I stay in that lane. I like how you just stay true to yourself, and the fact that you're true to yourself, like you said, you're inspiring people. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, that's what we're put on earth for, to help, to inspire others to be great, to be the best version of themselves. You know what I'm saying? While we're being the best version of ourselves. So I just think it's dope that you get to inspire people, you know, on a musical level, and you get to actually get the response of that. Like, yo, bro, you got me through my day today. You got me through my week. Like, that has to be just hearing, because you know, I've had that just doing some live videos, and it's like, yo, like you said, it's the most humbling thing just to hear somebody say, yo, you got me through something today. You got me through whatever it was, and it's incredible, man.
Or something you said resonated with me. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, just I felt that when you said that, because I've been that too. Like you said, you can tell when somebody really been in it, because they you feel certain things. You know what I'm saying? And then even beyond the music, you know, me putting my faith out there for everybody to see. You know, so I also get hit up about that too, with questions about Islam or people wanting to come to Islam. You know what I'm saying? So I get to be a lost vessel. You know what I mean? For greater than me. You know what I mean? And I get the blessings from that. And I mean, it's all stemming from this music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always wanted to be into the fashion industry, and I got a chance to do that because of the music. You know, like, music is just beautiful. Man. Music is art. Music is love, man. Like, so, like, you just got to show love with the music, and like you said, stay true to yourself, and that's music to me. You know what I mean? That's what I listen to. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah. That's when you get the best you or music, when you just being you. Because sometimes it might seem plain to us, or we're like, oh, it's kind of corny, it ain't exciting, it ain't, you know, it's bland, but it's real, and it's always an audience for that. And the sad part is that it's not public. We don't get to hear it too much. We don't get to see that the audience for that type of music, because of the narrative that the machine is pushing. You know, that's a whole other interview.
Yeah, right. And yo, like, and for me, you know, like, you being from the Mecca, you know what I'm saying, and that's where I studied hip hop from. You know what I'm saying, like, because that's all it was when I started listening to hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
was New York music. You know what I mean? So for people out in New York to feel my music, you know what I'm saying, that's big, because that's what I came up with. You know, Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas, you know what I'm saying? They're my top three. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to die with that top three. You know what I'm saying? So that's, man, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the love on that, man. Like, for real. Like, I mean,
I appreciate you, man. Like I said, I told Sam, I like good music, and when the music matches the person, it's like, it's beautiful.
Right. It makes a difference.
It does, man, because you, like you said, you can tell, even in the interview, you can tell, or you can tell, like, oh, he's just doing it because that might get him somewhere, or it might. But like you said, you talking that talk, they gonna try you. It's gonna be the time you least expect it. I've seen it on people get tried on stage. I've seen they come on stage. I've seen people get tested. I've been tested. It's not about being gangster. It's about, yo, who you? Like, I'm a rapper too. I'm that guy too. Who are you? So this is all competition, man. It's just like any competitive sport. They want to see how real you are.
Definitely. And then, like, so what are, you know, before, because I know we're getting kind of closer to the time, but what is something that you would like, what legacy would you like to leave, Ash?
Man, the legacy I just want to leave is just, like, you know what I mean, like, Ash was a real individual, and being a real individual, I mean, like, I take care of my business. That's my family and my kids. You know what I'm saying? You know, I do my best to, you know, follow the path that Allah has set out for me. You know what I'm saying? And I was just a man, just a real man. You know what I'm saying? Just a real individual that was just felt. You know what I'm saying? That's why I make the type of music I do, because I wanted to be around and relevant long after I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna cut on 5 Summers 10 years from now, you know what I'm saying, and it's still gonna be just as hard as it was the 10 years before that, you know what I mean, because it's just timeless, you know what I'm saying. And that's I'm not riding no waves come up and go down, you know what I'm saying, and just fade away on the beach, you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to live forever, you know what I'm saying. That's the legacy I want to leave, you know what I'm saying.
I like that.
It's a dope
like,
legacy, man, for sure.
It definitely was.
And then like so. Yes, and so for the people who don't know, just drop, where everyone can find the music or find you on social media as well, like all your handles.
I mean, if you go to my website, hashgotbars.com, there's a link to, you can get to everywhere from there. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't want to go to the website, Hash Got Bars on Twitter, Hash Got Bars on Facebook, Hash Got Bars on Instagram. And that's pretty much all. I got a Snapchat, but I don't really be on there like that. But it's the real _ hash. You know what I'm saying? I post on there sometimes, some funny shit. But yeah, Hash Got Bars, hashgotbars.com. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of new music coming. You know what I'm saying? I got my solo project, Mansa Mustafa, which I know it's pretty. I'm looking at my board right now. It's done, but like I keep adding, you know what I'm saying, songs and stuff like that to it, you know what I'm saying, to choose from. Year to Go 2 is in the making. We already a couple songs deep on that. I guess Mike Life, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. That was a special announcement today.
Right. And then me and the homie Jay Miz, super dope, super talented individual, you know what I'm saying, all around good dude. That's my brother. We doing the EP together, the Fresher Than You track.
Okay. Yeah, yes.
That's one of the singles from that EP that we gonna drop that in June.
Okay.
And, the Mansa Mustafa, I wanted to drop it in March, but I was thinking about possibly dropping it on my birthday. You know what I'm saying, in May 13th.
Oh, you're a Taurus, May 15th.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here we go.
The energy is authentic, baby.
Authentic. Tauruses, we vibe like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I love Tauruses. I'm a Scorpio, you know.
Oh, what you, October? My brother's a Scorpio.
No, I'm November 5th. Yep.
Dope. So yeah, man. Hash. I got Hash information on the bar going across hashgotbars.com. Also, his IG is there. Samantha, you got any final words you got for the people or Hash or anything? I'm good. I had fun.
You said you're good. I just appreciate you, Hash, for you just always being the person that you are, is real. I appreciate you allowing me to, tap in and support any way I can. I appreciate you always having support for me as well. I appreciate this, all of us coming together. That would be kind of a ending, note for me, and we're just going to keep on doing this.
Yes.
No doubt.
Yeah. I thank both of y'all. Hash, it was great to meet you and get to know you more. We will be linking up. I will be in contact with you on just music and other stuff, just man stuff, because I can learn from you, and I always like learning.
Right, and I can learn from you as well. We can build,
Yes, man. So thank you for everybody that tuned in. It's your boy, Sonny Wright. Shout out to Sam. Shout out to Hash Got Bars. Don't forget, check out that Year Up to Go on Spotify. Do remember, check it out. Go to the website, hashgotbars.com. The Instagram @hashgotbars. Activated. Woo.
Activated. Let's go.
Yes. Before I go, shout out to Certified Nation. Her story told. One team, one mission. Write your own history. We activated, baby. Unity in the community.
Mm-hmm. Amen to that.
Y'all have a good night, man.
All right, y'all too.
All right.